What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Just a couple of minutes ago, Riot has dropped the patch 1.4 notes for Legends of Runeterra. This is an absolutely huge update. If you're a fan of Legends of Runeterra and this League of Legends card game, you have so much to be excited about. This is going to be probably a little bit of a longer video because we have a lot of stuff to talk about, but that is definitely a good problem to have because that means so much new content, changes, a ton of stuff to be excited about, and it's a great time to be a Legends of Runeterra fan. Before we get in this video, I just want to mention real quick, if you're not already subscribed, definitely click that subscribe button really quick. If you are interested in the stock market, check out the link for Robinhood in the description below. You can receive a free stock just by signing up. You don't have to put any money on, and then I receive a free stock as well, so it's a great way to support the channel. With those two things being said, here we go, getting right into this video. Starting out with the kind of dev notes at the beginning of the patch notes. Again, this is patch 1.4, the Season of Fortune for Legends of Runeterra. They feel that some of the epic cards have been, they want them to be really compelling, unique, and powerful. They want them to feel really cool, really powerful, but they feel like they have been a little expensive and unwieldy to use, so they've adjusted some underutilized epics from each region, trying to reinvigorate them into the gameplay. Also, they say freljord has been really low play rate for some time, especially in higher elos, so they're going to be buffing up Braum and Anivia a little bit to make the freljord seem a little bit stronger rather than just having Sejuani be the focus of the freljord region. And then finally, Bilgewater steal from the deck effect is going to be implemented in a more healthy way, drawing cards from the bottom of the deck rather than the top, and it's going to be called Nab, which reads draw a non-champion card from the bottom of the enemy deck. And I just say thank you for the feedback, and here we go, getting into the notes. So first up, we have the new game mode, which is going to be Gauntlet. The first Gauntlet begins June 26th. Gauntlets are limited time competitive modes with unique deck building rules. It will use standard deck building rules as well as we test drive the underlying effect. A second type of Gauntlet, Singleton, joins rotation on July 3rd and will challenge you to build a deck using no more than one copy of each card. So I think these will be really, really fun modes just to get to try out different stuff when you're just kind of bored of just grinding the rank ladder, playing against the same meta, OP stuff, all that. You can kind of switch it up with a new game mode where you'll develop your own meta, get to try out some new cards, get to try out some new rule sets and stuff. I think that'll be pretty interesting. In addition to the XP based on the number of wins, everyone who takes on a particular Gauntlet format will receive a special icon, so that's really cool as well. And if you make it to 7 wins, you'll earn the exclusive Gauntlet Conqueror icon. In the future, they plan to add more rewards. So that's really exciting stuff. As far as rank rewards in the new season, the Season of Plunder ranked season is now over, and the rank reward icons will be distributed with the patch based on your performance, and ranked is going to be disabled until June 24th, which then the Season of Fortune will begin, so that is going to be tomorrow. Ranks will be partially reset. Master accounts will drop 800 LP, Diamond and Plat will drop 750, Gold and Silver will drop 675, and Bronze and Iron accounts will be reset to Iron 4. So that's some stuff to look forward to there. Masters LP update. Master tier now use an LP system rather than one based on ladder position. Up until now, Master tier has been ranked ordered by player MMR, but we've realized this has some unfortunate downsides, mainly that it's unclear how much your rank could change in a single game, and losses could feel overly punishing. Now, instead of displaying your rank order within Masters, you'll see your current Masters LP, and upon first entering Masters, you'll get an initial LP amount based on your MMR relative to other Master players. So that's just kind of some quality life changes. Hopefully make the game feel a little bit better for those higher ranking players. As far as the champion updates, Darius is getting a health increase, should be a nice buff. Anivia cost going down, that's that freljord buff they were talking about, going from 7 to 6. Braum is getting a cost increase, but his power is going from 0 to 1, and they added text the first time he survives damage, summon a mighty Poro. And then same thing here, the upgraded Braum is going from 3 to 4 cost, power from 0 to 2, health's going down 1, but that additional power should hopefully be good for him because they were trying to buff Braum in the end, even though they've made his cost go up 1. Super Mega Death Rocket is created by the Jinx level 2, is losing 1 of its costs, a nice little buff there. Genevieve Elmheart is getting a power and health increase. Unyielding Spirit is going from Burst to Fast. Basilisk Rider, health going from 2 to 3. Captain Farron, his old text said play, transform all cards in your hand into decimates, and his new text is when I'm summoned, create 3 decimates in hand. Aurora Borealis going from 7 to 6 cost. Poro Herder, cost decrease, power decrease, health decrease, and some new text. She Who Wanders is getting the regeneration keyword added, They Who Endure. Its cost is going to be increased, a little bit of a nerf there. Ren Shadowblade, cost going from 8 to 4. That is actually really, really massive change, but losing some power and some health. Gaining quick attack, strike, create a Shadow Fiend in hand. And then they have Shadow Fiend now, which is going to be a 1 cost 4/3 with ephemeral. Ephemeral. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. I was trying to sound it out. Jay Medarda Cost going from 8 to 6, health from 6 to 4, power 6 to 4. There's actually pretty big changes on a lot of these cards. This is going to be crazy. It's going to change the game a lot. New text: when I'm targeting survive, draw 1. Escaped Abomination, health going from 4 to 3. The Harrowing cost going from 10 to 9. Dredger's power going from 2 to 1. Mind Meld cost going from 8 to 7. Petty Officer health going from 1 to 2. So that's it for all of the kind of card changes. A lot going on there, a lot of different card updates. If you want to look more into this stuff, all these patch notes are going to be online somewhere. I don't want to make this video too long running through all the changes and all the text and giving my thoughts and opinions and stuff, because we'll go turn into just an absolutely massive video. But we did cover all the changes at least there. As far as the steal from deck cards, drawing from the enemy deck has a contentious mechanic in Rising Tides. We're making a change to address some of the frustrations players have experienced. First, let's call the effect by its new keyword name, Nab, which has the important difference versus prior functionality of drawing from the bottom of the enemy deck rather than the top. Previously, these effects caused unintentionally sharp matchups with any deck looking to manipulate the top of their deck, freljord deck buffs. We also understand that it can feel frustrating to have the card you were about to draw used against you. As a minor note, the change will also prevent Nab effects from filtering your opponent closer to drawing their champions. While this could be an interesting trade-off, it wasn't an explicit design goal for the mechanic, and we think it's worth losing in the name of overall improvement. We'll be keeping a close eye on the impact of these changes, so we'll have to see how this plays out, because they don't really know how this is really going to work out or anything, so there could be some further changes to this in the future. But effects that draw from the enemy deck now draw from the bottom, and the new keyword is being implemented. So Black Market Merchant health going from 2 to 1. We have the Pilfered Goods having nab 1, and Yordle Grifter having nab 1 as well. And then this guy, the Black Market Merchant having nab 1 as well. Card text consistency. Various usage consistency: fleeting, IC, create, shuffle, swapping next round to next round start to clarify exact timing, enemies versus the enemy nexus consistency, swapping written out numbers to digits where possible, and rules text on the following cards, both collectible and non-collectible, updated for clarity or consistency. Yeah, I did know, like on Reddit and stuff, there's always been a lot of conversation about just some of the discrepancies between some of the cards. Maybe it seems like cards have been made by different people, or cards were made at different times, where some of the words are just, they mean the exact same thing, but they're just worded differently in two places, and that can be very, very confusing. And all good card games should have consistency across the board, and just have really distinct rules about what different things are called, how it's verbalized. So getting the text consistent across the board is going to be very, very key for the long-term just kind of quality of Legends of Runeterra. The new personalization, the boards, Leeson's Iron Will is coming out. They have a new Guardian, Von Yip, and they have new card backs: the Blind Monk, the Title Trickster, and the Bounty Hunter. Those all look pretty dope, honestly. I really like that Fizz one, but the Leeson and Misfortune ones look very, very cool as well. They have 3 new emotes, which people are pretty excited about. They have a Fizz, a Vi, and I'm not sure who this is, but some interesting emotes, kind of funny, like maybe a half laugh, thinking, and scared maybe. It's pretty interesting. Emotes in Legends of Runeterra are always really fun and hilarious, and we'll see how they kind of start to fit into their own emote meta, or however people start using them. They also have the Leeson Bundle available for 1332 coins. Bundle includes Leeson's Iron Will board, the Blind Monk card back, and exclusive Leeson icon. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, you can bundle it all together, save a little bit of money. They now have the new Expedition archetypes, just a bunch of stuff there. They have Vault Cap and bot account bans. Obviously, banning bots, keeping those out of the game is going to be great for the long-term health of the game. That is always going to be important. Miscellaneous, they have Teemo level up effect polished up. Players will no longer always act first in play versus AI matches, and added some under-the-hood safety measures so players can creatively format deck names without potentially causing crashes. That seems like a nice change. But yeah, pretty much it for this video today, guys. We just ran through all the patch 1.4 changes. Again, if you guys want to read up on any more of this stuff, because it does go a lot more in depth than I did in this video, but there's just a lot of stuff to get through. Riot does have all these posted on playrunterra.com. Patch 1.4, Season of the Forging, coming to Legends of Runeterra. It's going to be really, really exciting. A lot of great content coming out, and again, an awesome time to be a Legend of Runeterra fan. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment down below. What do you think about the patch 1.4 changes? Any kind of thoughts or opinions you guys have, I'd love to hear about them. Yeah, subscribe to down on the latest content. Check out the link for Robinhood in the description below. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one, but until then, peace.